Previously on Survivor Northeastern. After Julian on the Matata tribe retired from the game, the second challenge began with a twist.
There is a hidden immunity idol clue hidden somewhere in the challenge for each tribe.
Rose came out on top again, but Avelina ruffled some feathers.
I took the clue from Monica, I read it during the challenge, and then I gave it to Andrew, he read it, and then I ripped it in half and gave it to Kevin.
Talking, I'm like, Kevin, do you have it? And then when Kevin said no, I literally was like,
And I was like, hey, can you send me the clue? Because I obviously was going to share it with you five. And he only sent half. So now everyone's freaking out. Everyone wants to get Kevin out, which is great. I just made him a target.
See, you gotta plan ahead when your tribe's not winning.
Dan pulled me into his confessional. I had not, talked to Dan before that challenge.
After the challenge, Dan dropped a bombshell.
Hope you don't hate me.
Life is too short.
Alright, so we were talking about the last one.
You were our target last week.
Oh my God.
Right to my face.
But do you want to deny that you were worried about his family?
Am I still
Is
being
this
called
turning
out
into
right now?
Judge Judy?
Alec and Rob tried to find common ground.
It would be kind of good if we could get pretty much the whole tribe together on this one.
Yep. Assuming you do lose another challenge, I want to go after Alec.
After the Dan thing, me and Rob were talking, I was like, I'm working with Rob now? I have too many allies, I don't want this.
I'm too popular.
I can go talk to Dan, because now Dan, he listens to what I say.
I think we should leave Dan in the dark.
Leave Dan in the dark?
Yeah.
But Rob had other plans.
No one would expect us to work together. Right? At this point, after this talk,
If Roberto was playing me right now, I would be absolutely blown away.
because I am helping you, I need you to vote out for a corporate position.
Fine.
At Tribal Council, Dan's antics had an unexpected casualty.
The second person eliminated Barry. The tribe has spoken.
18 people left, who will be voted out tonight.
The last tribal council went as expected, except for Dan being on the same page as everyone else because he wasn't supposed to be included in the vote.
I figure we're all, the whole point of this vote was to make sure that we're all on the same page here. So I don't know who wanted to bring Dan to that page. I didn't speak to him at all. So maybe he just randomly guessed Perry, but
Dude, that's super instinct though.
yeah.
What?
I don't know. I just thought it was weird he voted for Perry.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I sort of assumed it was going to be 7 to 1 to 1.
Obviously, it was me, but I have to kind of deflect and go on the offensive rather than be on the defensive. So I was like, yeah, you're right.
Be the other one.
Probably me. I figured Perry would vote Dan. Dan would vote
you.
me.
Why?
Or me.
Or
One of us, too. I was
Rob, probably one of us, assuming that if anyone's going to get votes, it would be one of them. If it weren't him, it would be one of us.
So nothing anyone said made me think it wasn't Perry, but there's nothing said that made me reassured it wasn't me. So the whole time, I would say I went into tribal thinking 20%, and by the end I was up to 30, 40. I was really sweating.
He's making a long confessional.
Yeah. It seems like everything Rob told me was totally true. Everything I've told him is totally true. So that makes me feel really good going forward. I think I'm still on the bottom, but I can trust him for now.
Yeah, so that's why I was just a little confused. Figured I'd say something, but it's not a big deal.
So we were talking about before you got here about a possible like sixth person, but we weren't sure. It was kind of like a little bit of undecidedness about whether that was a good idea, and if it was, who would be that person.
Nate and I have been talking, working together, and he seems like a really like stand-up guy and pretty honest and loyal. At this point, trusting him most of anyone in the game, other than Roberto on the other team.
6 is harder to coordinate and trust than 5. I mean, like, I'm real solid on E4.
But as far as like making alliances, I think whatever personal alliances we make should be brought up within this group of 5 first.
Avalena may be playing a little bit too strong out of the gate. She came in as like a returner, so to speak. So I think in her head, she kind of assumes she has like this sort of seniority over the rest of us, which I guess is probably true because she has done this before. But at the same time, we're not really puppets in a sense.
Have we thought about voting someone else out just to keep the tribe strong?
We haven't even gotten to the first vote, and she's already like scheming and like changing the alliance up and like thinking about like who she would vote out for the next 3 things, and like it's so unnecessary. She's so paranoid. She's playing way too hard before she needs to.
So that would be either Kevin, Jackie, or
Mish. Have we come to a consensus on that?
Niche.
Niche? Okay.
Niche?
Right, because I thought he said niche though, but
I thought it was
first time,
Mitch,
so I
like
think it's
NITC.
mid.
I didn't like how Meech just like bailed out last second. I feel that was very untribey of him.
I mean, I don't know what the vibes are around Jackie. Like, she seems pretty sweet, but
She's very nice.
The only thing that concerns me is she's not bringing anything to the tribe physically. She's a military kid. Like, she's smart and she's quiet. So, like, right, like she's definitely a mental threat.
I mean, I don't know if any of you guys have talked to her. Like, I have had no contact with her, so like I have no idea what's going on in her head. So
I feel like she's the type that would want us to underestimate her.
Right.
Maybe that's her plan. Well, she's doing a great job of underestimating because I'm getting nothing from Jackie at this point.
I like Jackie more than Kevin, to be honest, but I'll go with what my alliance wants right now.
What are the odds you put all that together? Like, well, they probably want to alienate me for votes. So
There's
probably go for my
no
closest
way.
ally,
Like-
and like, why else would he vote for? If he was just gonna throw, like, I expected him. If he was gonna throw a random vote, why would it be Perry?
Yeah, so it can't be more than a
Someone
coincidence.
talk to him.
Yeah.
But it's alright.
I'm not running.
I know.
Rose getting your first look at the new Machada tribe. Perry voted out at the last tribal council. Your challenge is going to be a scavenger hunt around campus. You're gonna get clues and they're gonna direct you to go different places. There's a picture of where you need to go on the clue, which I will give you guys. And then at each place you have a task to accomplish. Your whole tribe has to be there before you start the task.
Okay.
You guys have to sit 2 people out.
I'm sitting out because I need to possibly leave early.
I don't mind sitting.
Basically, last year was not a lot of sprint. Like the entire time, I was just sprinting from thing to thing.
You're a freshman. He has to compete.
I said it last time.
Let the record be known that I've been calling this for the last 2 weeks
He was like, since the first day, he was like, I want to do a scavenger hunt so bad.
1, 2, 3.
Lexi and Harrison are sitting out for Rosé. 1 person from each tribe, take your first clue. Survivors ready? Go!
That's it.
Good luck! This is not as effective as I thought it would be. Somebody's in the back.
hydrant?
Like, how did Dan find out about the Perry vote? And I was like, I don't know. Do you know? And Rob's like, I have no idea.
What does the thing say?
It just said this. Right, Jack?
Crap, we'll just look then until she gets here.
I don't know where they are.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
That thing by the MK, right?
What?
Think?
They're waiting.
Excuse me. What's the...
The beginning must go here.
No, please.
Oh my god, what?
That's stone, that's not this thing. It's maybe over there.
This. Doing a scavenger hunt thing, or just curious if you guys could just take a group selfie with us for a picture?
It'll take 3 seconds. No, sorry.
Why is this hard?
Why is this so hard? Okay,
Okay, go.
open the damn thing.
From a human pyramid, 3 base, 2 on top, and I'm on the very top.
Okay, I can do
I'm on
bottom.
the bottom.
I can do bottom.
I can do bottom.
What?
I walk.
Yeah. Okay,
Please.
Someone for a group picture.
Thank you so much.
Okay. We're good. Go quick.
Oh, I saw you
How long
guys.
do we have to hold it for?
5 seconds for the...
Let's go. 1, 2.
Let's go.
4, 5. Oh shit! What is that? Is that Mugar?
That really looks like the science squad.
Wait, no. No, wait. No, wait. Back.
Tara is that her name? Oh my god. I'm messing up her name right now. It's with me more than Alex. That's great. So I don't care if it's a challenge. You can't start that, Jackie.
Strategizing and running. Sprained ankle, not fun.
Thanks.
Alright, let's go. Wait for Dan. Oh, we have to wait for the guys. Okay, inside the tunnel system, Northeastern play Leapfrog. That's a building between Snell and Centennial. It's on that path. Snell Engineering.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Dan, hurry.
Yeah.
Yep.
I recognize that.
Okay, cool.
Alright,
Dan,
come
you
on,
can sit.
cool.
You can sit. We need groups.
Alright, let's go.
Make space.
There's space between people.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, cool.
Alright, let's go.
Ready?
So tall. Okay. And then
No, you keep going. You keep going.
Everyone.
And you can't.
Keep going, yeah.
Let's
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Squeeze her, crush her. Get low so they can get over. Ready?
What in that pop?
Ready? Oh god.
Fast.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Holy shit.
No worries. Danny,
Nice. Let's go. Put it higher. Chest. Ready? Ah. All right.
It's gonna hit.
A little lower.
Alright.
Upper chest. Tara, you gotta squeeze too.
Keep on.
1,
Squeeze like
2,
really
3. Jackie.
Hold on to this as much as you can.
There you go.
Go. All right. Where we go? Dan, come on. Oh wait, this is like to the Snell engineering.
We have to use the
school.
tunnel system now.
I do. Let's go.
Right now,
Does anybody recognize this? You have to go through the tunnel system to get there.
Come on, let's do leapfrog first.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Everyone line up. Let's go.
Where are we going? In the tunnel.
In the tunnel, we're playing leapfrog. Let's go.
Dan, go up more.
Block it.
Next place in. Oh my god! What the?
No, guys.
Cool boy.
Just people.
Let's go!
Morgan, get back in the front.
You gotta wait till everyone's here, yeah. Where's Jackie?
You're good.
Do we lose Jackie? There we go.
Oh, there's like no room over here.
We're good. All right, where are we going?
Go.
This is up for grabs.
I can do costume. No, but it's not that.
This is Jack in the box. All right, you got one. If we need to, we can just go to, I don't know.
Where's Mugar?
Do you know what Mugar Hall looks like?
It's across. Do you know like?
No, but I say we have to try this.
Do you know where like that bridge is, like going from Huntington to like?
Yeah.
Robin Hood? Robin Hood.
Yep. Robin Hood. Nice. This is the only one.
Two.
Rocking backwards 2-1.
But where did you think the picture was?
Catch 21.
It's gotta be the tunnels only, so it's gotta be one of these buildings.
I know. How many buildings there are?
Mira.
Back to square one. Yep.
Oh, God!
There we go. Oh, dude. Clue.
Right here.
Check the map again.
L, I think it's L.
You just stay together.
How together is together?
Like, generally. Like, I can't see Dan, so.
Dan, come on.
Come on.
Go.
Yeah, it's fine.
Dan, push it. Let's go.
Guys. Damn thing's right here. Bird.
Yeah, we got the 3-1.
No, top one.
Oh.
That's ISEC. That's ISEC.
As a tribe, you'll need to pop 3 balloons, pair up into teams of 2. Each pair will pop a balloon by placing the balloon between them.
Go.
Scream
Box.
Up for grabs. Number 1's right. Number 3's right.
Alright, 3 pairs.
3 pairs of 2.
No hands or feet, maybe.
Yeah, just put it between our backs. Our backs or our fronts? On the side?
Robin Hood. 4's right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Mirror. Black mirror.
2 to 1.
Black mirror?
2
No.
to 1. Go back to square
Numbers.
one.
Oh.
Go back to square 1.
Back to square 1.
Yes,
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
ISEC.
ISEC
is to the garage. Alright, go. We're here. Go. Wait, don't go. Here. Found it.
You got me.
Push your trap.
Back on the Dan show.
Ooh. Woo. Ladies.
Okay, let's just.
Around the building this way.
Human 6 on your tribe. Human pyramid.
Alright, one at a time.
And then we go to starting point.
Alright,
Ryan, Robin, me.
Alright, let's do it. Dan has to participate. Someone else sitting out.
You good?
Yeah, everyone's here. Alex, light please.
Go to this. The last part is go to the starting point. Take a group selfie with a stranger.
Alright, Andy. Can I help or not? Backs.
Wait, one straight.
Everyone in the
You can do 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh my God.
Pose up.
Hold for 3 seconds.
Everyone up here, smile.
3, 2, 1. Good enough.
Slowly. Go back, Blackman.
Alright, back.
Thank you. We love you guys. No, you're good.
Alright, where are we headed? Thank you.
Back to L.
Oh, let's go.
We can do this, guys. We need this. Win the shit, man. Go. I'm good. Go.
We need to save some energy for whatever blindside we're pulling off this week.
I gotta wait for my tribe.
I ran.
Let's go, man. Let's run. They're almost here. Run. Let's go.
We're in. Let's all go together. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Let's go. There we go.
Come on, 2. 2, 1, 2, 3. Grizzly all day. All right. Nice job, guys. Woo!
There's a lot of you guys, huh? Is it over?
Yep.
You good? Yeah. Thank you so much. My tribe has been carrying me this whole way. What?
It's over.
You still don't have Dan.
Yeah.
You guys miss Dan?
Yeah, give it about 30 minutes. We'll be here.
Oh no.
Are you okay? Yeah, I sprained my ankle like a month ago and it's still not fully.
Fuck.
Literally walking home, I feel like both of us are.
So, Rose, for the third time, you guys have won immunity. Matata, I'm sorry, but for the third time, you guys have a date with me at Tribal Council. You guys both put in a really good effort. I know this was a tough challenge, and I hope you guys had fun. Yes.
We did.
Jerry did. It was a bit hard to see.
I'd rather dig for an hour.
I think my soul is over there on the street somewhere, lost forever.
I personally could not run because I am injured,
Yeah.
so I felt like kind of.
Thank you for hustling, though. I really appreciate it.
No, I
That's-
tried.
that must really hurt.
Thank you for Ryan and Alec for giving me piggyback rides. Just the morale is just kind of low at this point. We all really like each other as a tribe for the most part, and it's gonna suck voting someone out.
We all were in that last vote together. We all said what we were gonna do, and we all backed it with our actions, and we showed that we can trust each other.
We just want to win. We want to win so badly.
Motherfucking damn, man. I got a fucking bone to pick with him because motherfucker say he fucking lagged behind so fucking hard, and we got a motherfucker with a bum ass ankle, and you're still behind him in the last leg. Yo, that's some bullshit. I don't fucking know what happened. We were supposed to win that. I was busting my ass. Everyone was busting their ass. And fucking Dan, I swear to God.
Just say.
Motherfuckers wearing jeans to an outdoor challenge. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, it's gonna get cold later.
I definitely think we can trust Dan more than we can trust, like, Rob.
So I guess it's just the pros and cons of them.
Yeah, it's just, you had a sprained ankle and you still managed to finish before Dan. Like, what does that say going forward?
He was just not really there. He was just trotting along in the back. And when I say trotting, I don't mean like a horse trot. I mean like a baby trot, like a crawl, he was crab walking at one point in the challenge, and I don't know why, but I think I saw him like doing tricks at the back. I'm pretty sure he brought a skateboard, which wasn't cool.
Like, personally, like, a big thing about the last vote was getting out Perry so that Dan was alone so that he would do whatever we wanted.
Exactly.
And, like, I'm really worried that if there is a swapper emerge, and we go into it with less numbers than the other tribe, they're just gonna pick us off, and we're screwed, you know?
But that's why Dan is like the perfect number to take. He's like a draggle.
But if he's gonna be costing us challenges, it's like, how much is that really worth? I'd rather get rid of Rob this round. Like, I wanted him gone last round, you know? But it was just like, I'm starting to think, like, he was in the front, you know? Like, you and Rob are probably the two most athletic people on this tribe.
So I think if we can win now, I'm willing to keep Rob in the game for that reason. That being said, is I don't think there's anyone else on our tribe who's really as physically pathetic as Dan.
It definitely sucks having, you know, not the paragon of male fitness on our side. I'm so sorry. But Dan is
Dan is
definitely.
Are you trying to say we are not the paradigm of male manliness?
I mean,
oh Jesus!
But Dan is not on the cover of Men's Fitness, and he won't be anytime soon. But he would be loyal to us, I feel.
I feel like if Dan goes, we're more likely to win challenges in the future. But if we go to a swap or something, we might not even have Rob or Morgan on our side.
But we'll have Dan.
With Rob, it's sort of like the devil you know.
Yeah. And
You know?
we don't really know what Dan's capable of, but obviously he knows a lot, and we're seeing it possibly not translating as well. The tribe can't stay 10 strong. We go into a merge or a tribe swap or anything, you can't stay strong with that many people. Everyone's gonna have their own mindset, and if we have a solid 5 that we maintain, whether we get out Dan this round or like Rob or whoever, it doesn't really matter, but someone that's not from the 5, we have a strong group. 5 is a lot.
That's, yeah.
The biggest threat to my game right now is going forward, getting screwed by the other tribe, just sticking together and holding the majority over us.
The first year should not be controlling this game like he is right now, and it's pretty amazing that I am. And don't you know, I found a third clue to the immunity idol that nobody but Avelina knows I have, which is great. Just to go through the whole thing, I'll read the whole thing again. As you try to solve this riddle, you'll want a bow and arrow, so maybe look down the middle. Your window of opportunity is narrow. Idol hunting is hard by design. You need to be down to look, but to uncover this lifeline, there is no safety guidebook. Follow the arrow's course, lift up what's in your way, avoid detection from the police force, guarantee yourself the chance to stay. I am at a loss. I don't know where it is, but I'm just happy that I have it and nobody else has it, because if I have this clue and Avelina has this clue and neither of us have the idol, then at least we know that nobody does have it.
I definitely see Harrison as the bottom of our 5, and I know Andrew and Lexi both also feel that way.
So Avelina, when she was scheming about Harrison, she wanted me to gauge Nate's reaction on it. That's gotta be so stressful, just to be that paranoid
I
of a
know.
person.
No, so that's the thing. It's like she's already talking to us about sort of like cutting in half, or not in half, but like removing him from the alliance sort of thing. And so she, yeah, Harrison was the the lowest guy, and then she told Lexi that once we get to the merge, then I would be like the next one to go, sort of thing. And then we
And like obviously A and A are like super tight.
So they've gone to each person and sort of been like, you're like the next one above this person, which is so stupid because we haven't voted anybody else.
Well, also because we can do math.
I
And
know.
like,
Yeah.
okay, if there's 5 of us and I'm the 4th one.
Yeah. I love Harrison.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like the sharpest tack in the drawer or wherever you keep tacks, but like he's like super nice and he's really loyal. She's trying to tear apart our 5-way alliance before we even have to f***ing vote.
So are you guys aware of how I knew that Terry was a vote?
No,
Yeah, I was curious about that as well. Okay. So Roberto reached out to me.
Dan numerically doesn't have any ground to stand on. Like, we demonstrated that we are able to pull, all of these people.
I went to a lot of different people, and I specifically made sure to get them to vote for Perry rather than
Were they leaning towards me?
well, Rob definitely was, and
Yeah, for a minute there, he was pretty scared. Once he got the information about what the real drama was between Alec and Rob, he kind of saw, Rob might not be the most trustworthy guy right now.
after what happened and everything, my thought process was sort of, I didn't really want you to go home because I still had the desire to work with you. That being said, I didn't really appreciate what happened with Rob and everything, and I wanted to really make sure that wouldn't happen again.
What I got from Alec was that he was really feeling me out, and so I was also making an effort to show how much I was on board.
Where we go from here is more based off of how you want to handle this rather than how we do, because I think we've shown you that we are willing to, go further with you. And that's really going to come down to, how you play out these next few rounds and everything.
Tara genuinely wants to play with me, and Alec just feels like he needs to play with me for now. I can't really trust either of the two of them long term.
Based on how I presume his relationship with you to be, I assume he's going to go to you and just tell you. That's what I was going to say. In which case, you can just yes him.
They are making more of an effort to make me more of an equal member of the Alliance rather than Rob, who blatantly said he just wanted to control me.
If we talk to Lydia, Andy, Ryan, could easily get Rob out if, you know, we decided that he's big enough of a threat to do that.
The plan is to target Rob next. I think we established that because he has told small but meaningful lies to all of us, so all three of us can't trust him.
Yeah, Rob seems, I think he's just really paranoid. He's just like playing on his fears. You know, he's not like playing with a clear head. So I really hope that Alec and I were able to convince Dan to stick around with us for a little bit. He's not a confident guy. If he was paranoid with a unanimous vote, like who knows what he's gonna do it for? He's gonna shit his pants.
I think he thinks he's in control right now.
You know, I'm warning him. I'm like, look, like you're really in a very cushy spot right now. Like you have to watch out and not let it get to your head and have this whole like ego inflation.
Should I run it by you guys if I want to send someone else a message? Just like, what do you
No, listen, we're not trying to hold you hostage or anything like that. This is a partnership, or trio, not a, like, what Rob is trying to...
Alec and company.
Yeah, or Tara and company. I'm not trying to be in charge here.
I can't help it, I'm just so great.
Hey, listen, you put together a unanimous vote.
The good vibes I had from Alec are kind of gone now. And now I see him as really arrogant. He will definitely get targeted before I do. If I'm gonna blame myself for anything during that challenge, it would actually be a poor attitude because I kind of thought we were gonna lose the whole time, so I wasn't making a mental effort to prevent that, I guess. Especially once Tara pulled me aside in the middle of the challenge and said, like, let's talk later, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna plan on losing this and talking with her next, and that's what happened. And I think that's what's gonna end up saving me yet again.
Well, I can just feel that there's like this tension between us that we didn't have when we were initially aligned.
I was confused as to why I was the only one he invited to dinner, so I don't know if he's trying to put some moves on or anything.
So I'll just start with why I hope we're here. You're not feeling so great about Alex.
Huh?
No?
I'm not feeling so great about Alex?
That's what I thought.
I'm getting nervous that he's too confident in himself. But like, my mentality going into this game, like from the very start, was like, don't get too confident. Like because I know that that's like a death sentence. And no, he's on top of the world right now. He orchestrated a unanimous vote. He has the idol clue. He's at the top of a 5-person alliance in an 8-person tribe. Like he's sitting real pretty right now.
He's the kind of guy that if he's not on your side, you either get him out or you're screwed.
So he is a dangerous player to others, but I think that it's good to have him on my side right now. It might be in our best interest to get him out sooner rather than later. But right now, he seems to have numbers on his side, so I don't know if that would be even feasible.
I see no reason why she would turn on me. I think she genuinely wants to play with me. I think we work together pretty well. I have no intention of turning on her anytime soon.
So he came to you and he told you, like, you are voting Perry. Like, he instructed you.
We met
Interesting.
like 5 minutes before tribal. It was pretty sketchy, that's why I was getting nervous.
Kind of miffed about Rob, to be honest. He didn't tell me that he was talking to Danny, like didn't bring it up at all, yet he's saying like, oh yeah, Tara, like I can really trust you, I want to work with you. So I'm kind of miffed as to why he didn't tell me about that interaction with Dan. You know, what'd you think of the vote? And I was like, oh, like I'm glad it was unanimous. He's like, yeah, but I don't know who told Dan to vote Perry, like someone must have reached out to him. Yeah.
God.
You know, I'm like, oh my god, like I was wondering that too. Do you know anything? And he's like, no, but someone definitely reached out to him. Someone's a snake. Someone definitely reached out to him.
The sooner we get rid of Rob, the less chance there is of me blowing this somehow with my little double agent thing.
I'm fine with Rob going.
But then there's the question of, do I even want Rob gone? I kind of don't, personally. But then again, he did kind of lie to me about Alec.
Would you prefer to go forward?
I don't know, I feel like part of getting too confident is planning too far ahead. I'm really just thinking this next vote right now.
Hypothetically,
Or any of
if we'd want to get Alec out, we'd have to think about this a couple steps ahead of what we're actually trying to do. So that's why losing Rob purely as a number is not good if we wanted to go for Alec eventually.
So you really want Alec out pretty much?
No, you're putting words in my mouth. No.
You kind of said that before.
You're the one who brought up, so you're not so keen on Alec. Alec is, I'd like to say, my closest ally. That's why I came, that's why you brought me to come talk to you.
It's nice to be in a position where the best possible option is better than me just not going home. It's actually me staying in control and sending the person home who I trust the least. So I actually think my game is back on track now.
And it was literally just me, Ryan Dondero, Avelina, and Kevin. And like Avelina looked around, she's like, noticed that we were alone, she's like, dude, I'm scared about Lydia. She has the clue.
Oh, she does?
And then Kevin backed it up. He's like, yeah, our whole team saw it.
We don't know if she's like found the idol.
So she definitely would have had time to look.
The thing with Lydia is like, if she does have the clue / idol, and she would not see this coming this week, she would not use it. For me, it's between Lydia or Dan.
He also like asked to sit out for like both the
Yes,
clues.
yes.
That's
Yeah,
why I had him in mind too. I was kind of disappointed with Dan because every like clue that we had to do, like every challenge like in the scavenger hunt, he was the one to like ask to sit out if needed. So I didn't really like his attitude about it.
Dan talked to me like one-on-one for like an hour.
An hour?
He threw out 2 names. He threw out your name and Alec's name.
What an idiot!
So I was like,
dude, we kept you last week. We could have gotten you out.
I know. So he's like, he wants to do this whole big blind side with you.
Oh, fuck him.
He's,
all right,
he
Dan,
wants,
you're out, man.
He wants to. We shouldn't act on our emotions. If Lydia has the idol, she found it because she would have had time to find it.
Yeah, that's what makes me
It's
scared.
been a while.
Yeah.
So if she has it, then like we should probably try to get that
her out.
Get that out of here.
Yeah.
Lydia is definitely physically a stronger player, so
That's the thing, like part of me wants to vote out the person who, has the most chance of coming after us.
but he doesn't have the numbers to back it up, so it's just an entirely empty threat.
So right now the safe option is Dan, but Lydia also kind of scares me because I think she has the clue, and if she does find the idol, that's obviously a disadvantage for the rest of the team.
I guess the main part that we probably need to talk about.
That you lied to everybody?
I got put in a corner and I had to make a decision. So yeah, I had to. Avelina gave me the clue like in 4 pieces. Yeah, and then I had to either throw her under the bus totally, or just like pretend I didn't have it, and I chose to pretend not to have it.
I knew you were lying through your teeth.
Yeah, I don't think I was.
I literally
super
looked up and I was
believable.
like, yeah. Kevin and I still have our alliance, but he lied to me about having more than 2 pieces of the idol clue thing. Yeah, Andrew knew the second that you left that you were lying. He told me that. And he was saying like, I don't trust him, you shouldn't trust him. Andrew definitely thinks you're a threat.
Yeah,
you
is
need to be
threatened by
careful.
me. But if
Andrew
like,
was telling me that he wants to vote you out. I'd really like to align myself with Andrew because A, he's really nice, B, he's really smart, and C, he said he didn't know anything about like the campus, but he knew everything. He thinks you're a dangerous character.
did he say the same thing about Avelina though? Is my question.
No, because Avelina wasn't a concern because you had it. He knew you had it.
Okay, but Avelina was the one who put me in that position by being deceitful off the bat.
I don't think she meant it in a secretive way. I think she was trying to hide from the other team that we had.
Oh, if you saw how she gave me the idol clue, it was definitely meant to be secretive so that the rest of the tribe did not see it. She gets really agitated during the challenges and voices like thoughts of hers just kind of like pour out. Yeah. Because she's so like anxious and stuff.
What was she saying?
She said about Monica. I think it was before even Monica started crying. Yeah. That like, oh, I don't like her. Like, already. Wow. I was like, okay. How much of the idol clue do you think Evelyn and Andrew like know?
I think they know about
the whole clue.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it only makes sense.
They both read the clue in its entirety like when Evelina went off with Andrew, it's just a matter of how much of that do they remember.
I think Andrew's gonna make an alliance. I'm gonna try and start that very soon.
Yeah, if Evelina does like see me as a threat, that'd be kind of dumb, considering like I helped her out.
I think right now you should let it fizzle out.
That's
I think
my
that's the
plan.
best possible thing you can do.
I don't like being lied to, so we're gonna cross that off. Get him out. Even though he did stay behind, like the whole crowd, just to try and make sure I kept up, which was really nice. But you know, nice doesn't get you anywhere in this world. That was dark.
He starts off by saying like, "Yo, Alec is such a threat. Like, we should get him out." I'm like,
What am I doing?
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, all right, like,
That's you, man.
I'm like, all right, that's all well and good, but like, where are your numbers? He's like, oh, true. Let's get out Rob. He's a big threat. I was like, all right, here. It was, yeah. So he was like, all right, let's gun for Rob because he thinks that that's more realistic than gunning for Alec. For whatever reason.
After he just threw his name out there.
Just
like that, it's
threw,
like,
name dropped 2 people like without any backing. I was like, all right, Dan. But I was sipping my tea. I was like, if Alec gets out, I want it to be my doing and only mine.
Regardless of how solid like we all are right now and how good like we are positioned on our tribe and like we said, like we have this buffer of 2 more challenges to lose. That's what I'm scared about because I feel like for us, we really have to make sure that we don't lose any more going forward. Exactly. Which means in order to do that, we sort of need to sort of look at maybe who's our weakest link.
I don't want to have to backstab anyone on my tribe in there because I think personally, within my own alliance, everyone sort of considers me their number one.
And if we are going into things with less numbers than the other tribe, then making sure that every number that we do have is absolutely solid, I think is going to be crucial moving forward.
Because I have to consider who would be the group that I want to be with moving forward because it would be hard going in with less numbers.
Rob got pretty heated when I told him that Dan threw out his name. He was like, what? Like, why is he throwing out my name? Like, we gotta get him out. So he was like, oh, gung-ho for Dan. But if that didn't happen, he would most likely be gunning for that guy.
Oh, Andy, did you hear that?
Yeah.
He's going to be going right for you.
Yeah, look, no, he was...
I swear to God, there's already a fucking showmance with fucking Tara and Alec. I'm gonna kill myself.
We gotta make sure we're on the same page with this stuff because, I mean, hey, on the bright side, we're 5 out of 8 now. We don't have to worry about anything.
How you doing? Not bad. Not bad. So have you talked to anybody?
Not really.
No? Are you lying to me? Sure about that?
Why?
Anyway, the plan is to get Alec out.
Okay.
Down?
Yeah. Cool. That's it?
That's it. Week 2. Let's get it done.
Okay. Rob, so that was our second and last little, hey Rob, go ahead and control me and tell me how to vote because, yeah, I don't have a mind of my own. I don't reach out to anyone else.
Welcome to tribal again. Sorry guys, keep losing. So Ryan, this is kind of weird for you because last season you won the first 3 challenges. How is it losing the first 3 challenges this time around?
Definitely doesn't feel as good knowing that like the entire tribe has been in danger for a few weeks now. The thing that I think is good about it is that it brings us closer together because with each vote we're kind of getting a better idea of how we stand as a tribe, whereas the other tribe isn't really sure where their alliances lie until they can actually test them. We're a stronger unit when it boils down to it.
Andy, do you think challenge performance is going to factor into this vote?
I feel like it's a factor going into any vote. I don't know if it plays more of a factor with this vote than the others. I'm sure that's a weighing factor on everyone's mind. So yeah, I guess it does play a factor.
So, Lydia, are you worried that you might be in danger since you weren't at the challenge?
I mean, definitely the fact that I wasn't on the challenge would make me an easy target. I mean, before Jolynn dropped, she wasn't at the challenge and all of us agreed it would be her. We'll see. I'm just hoping someone messed up on this challenge more than I would.
Morgan, 2 girls are gone already. Is there any worry that the girls are gonna get picked off?
Guys could be seen as having like better athletic ability in challenges, I guess, but I think that we held our own in the last challenge, especially in like keeping up with the running and stuff.
I guess raise your hand if you feel safe tonight on that note. No.
No one wants to be first.
Oh,
Okay.
Alec. Okay.
I think I have trust in the people that I have spoken to and solidified. So it just comes down to the real question being is how much do you believe you can trust what other people have told you?
Tara, we had a party this weekend.
You did have a party this weekend. You were very correct.
The intermingling between tribes, do you think information was exchanged?
Yeah, the intermingling between the tribes, like obviously in CBS Survivor, there's none of that because the camps are so far apart, but you know, with technology and with being able to meet up and mingle with the other tribe, that adds a completely new element to the game. You kind of got to see what groups were already forming, and I think that's really important to keep in mind. Since we're down in numbers, it might be good for us to analyze any cracks in the other tribe.
So, Rob, speaking of like tribe unity and everything, last time we had a unanimous vote. Do we think we're gonna see another one of those tonight?
I mean, I'm confident in who I'm going to vote out, but I can't really speak for anybody else. Obviously, that would be the preferred outcome because it would just show that we're on the same page and we're all thinking the same way. But I can't. I don't know.
Okay. And Dan, do you think the person getting voted out tonight is going to be surprised?
I do. I get a sense that none of us right now, just getting this vibe, and that no one here really thinks that's going to be them. I think we're set up for 2 tribals, 2 blindsides.
Okay, cool. So, we're gonna set the voting thing and just line up.
It's kind of sad that, you know, some people don't trust Survivor. Really played yourself.
Did a good job controlling me for 1 vote. 2nd vote. Not so much.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the vote. First vote, Dan. Second vote, Rob. Third vote, Dan. Fourth vote, Dan. Fifth vote, Dan. And the third person voted as Survivor Boston, Dan. The tribe has spoken.
Good gameplay, guys.
So that's 2 votes now and 2 blindsides. Hopefully you guys won't be coming back here. And if you do, maybe someone else will be surprised.
Yeah, I guess this is when you get voted out. So I'm pretty much totally shocked. Tara is amazing. They need to get her out ASAP. She played me so well. And no, I'm not okay. This really sucks. Yeah, right now I'm just bitter. I hope they lose every single challenge. They're all pretty good at me. They're good at lying.
Next time on Survivor Northeastern.
Rose!
Can Rose continue their dominance?
Sorry, I thought that was a trick question. Slowly where you're
For both tribes, it becomes a race for the idols.
Do you know where the immunity idol is?
I don't think it knew.
And tension between players reaches its breaking point.
She's like, I hate that little snake. And she won't give me the other 2 pieces back.
Are you kidding me? Put your shirt down. At this point, we're in it together. We have to trust each other.
She's gonna f up everyone's game by
she's not.
accident. Yes, she is. She literally is. She is not intelligent. She needs to go!
You tried to bring the tribe on your ark before the storm. But it turns out you were the storm all along. Goodbye,